We are here at Grandview Heights High School getting ready for our national anthem, Horizon Science in town for this non-conference affair. Grandview in their home white uniforms with the navy trim along with a little bit of gray, and Horizon Science a black uniform, yellow numbers, as both teams now make their way to center court, and we will have the playing of our national anthem. And that is our national anthem here at Grandview Heights High School. Kevin Rao and the Maryland Terp. Scott Murphy with you tonight. We are happy that you are alongside wherever you might be. We've been tangling with some interesting technological issues up here, but I think we've solved them all and able to bring you the game now. Both teams about to be introduced. We're across the way up in the weight room, and I think they did this so we could be protected by the glass up here to keep people from throwing stuff at us. What do you think?
Luckily, there's no bottles in the gymnasium tonight, or we might be in trouble over the top.
Well, I got to tell you, again, interesting. And the thing about Horizon Science is they dress a lot of guys. So if they decide they want to put some pressure on the ball, especially full court, that might be one of the things. They did that in the JV game tonight. I would expect to see a little bit of that in the varsity game.
No, I think you're right, and I'm sure they've scouted us and know that we're down a little bit in numbers, so that would probably be their advantage for them to do that.
Of course, Grandview with three top scorers in the central Ohio area. One of those, as we mentioned, Luke Lachey out, just getting over mononucleosis. But the other two in Manny Day and Brian Collier, big-time double figures. They've got three guys who have scored a bunch so far this year. And what we've seen so far, Scott, is that when they win going away. But when they've taken their lumps, they've kind of taken their lumps. So it'll be interesting to see how the team develops to be able to kind of hang with their opponents throughout the season.
Yeah, and I think you adapt, and this is also giving a lot of younger players opportunities to play that might not get as much action as they normally do. So I think once everybody gets healthy, then they're going to come together, and you better look out. They're going to be ready to go.
Well, I don't think there's any doubt about that, and we know that their head coach, Ray Corbett, who is destined someday for the Hall of Fame in his illustrative coaching career, he will adapt, and he will bring them along to get ready for tournament time. But certainly he'll be very pleased to have Luke Lachey and Aaron Cincione back in the lineup when they get back. A couple of guys that really change the tone of the team when they're on the court. For Horizon Science, 3 wins on the year, but again, close in a lot of games as well. And if they come out and compete as the JV team did, although Grandview got them at the very end of that one, but if they come out and try to throw a lot of pressure at the ball, again, they've got enough folks suited up tonight that they can bring waves and waves of people at them. And again, we would expect that they would do that. Grandview, again, they'd like to slow down and play a little more half court because right now the ranks are down. Manny Day had a big game the other day, scoring over 30. And we started watching him in middle school, and he's not a stranger to finding his shot.
No, and when he gets hot, you better look out, because I think he had 29 the other night after 33, so he can score.
Well, last time you and I saw this squad up in Berlin against the Highland team, Manny Day tweaked his ankle up there, and he looks like he's in pretty good shape coming back, but he had to sit out toward the end of that game, and certainly did not help the Grandview squad to have him out of there.
No, without Manny and without Luke and Aaron, boy, they're really down in numbers, but glad to see him back and ready to go.
Tallest player for Horizon Science, Ansumane Ulare, will jump it up. He's 6'4", and he'll win the tip. They'll go into the backcourt to Calvin Williams. Williams will bring it up. Grandview starting out in a man-to-man. Now to the point comes Boubacar Jallo, and they'll work it around the wing. They're running a little high post, low post right now. Headed to the right side, dishing off on the baseline. Matabrawa, and back out again to the top to Mudhama. Mudhama, again, he's not in a hurry out top. He'll get a screen from Ulare, bring it to the corner, down the baseline. Ball, let's see whose leg it is off of. And it will be off Grandview, belong to Horizon Science underneath their basket. Jallo will go to the corner to the big guy, Ulare. Into the lane, kicks to the corner. Again, not a shot taken, almost stolen away by Manny Day, but stealing it back in a little bit of a push, and we're going to get a held ball. Lucky it wasn't a charge on Horizon Science. Grandview will have it on the arrow and will get their first offensive possession of the game. And we do see full court pressure. Looks like it'll be man-to-man pressure. They'll hand off to Day, and he'll bring it up. Working against Muda Burway. Long baseball pass ahead. Grandview gets it. Underneath the pass quickly. Kyle Casey will lay it up and in. And Grandview takes the lead.
Yeah, good pass to find Kyle underneath, wide open.
So Grandview on the board. Here at home, where we're going to get a blocking foul on the screen against Ulare. The big guy came out top and moved just a little bit with that hip, and he'll draw the first foul of the game.
They'll call that one every time when you put. He's a big kid too, so they're looking for him.
And the official was right there. Pass comes into Casey in the backcourt, but again, full court pressure, man to man. Collier right down the left side of the lane, draws some contact. No call. A lot of contact for no call. Rebound to Horizon Science. Long pass stolen away by Kyle Casey. His brother was Donnie. And he'll get it back driving the lane. Kicks back out to Day. Day double team, splits the double team. A little stop and shot, and can't get it to go. Rebound pulled down by Horizon Science. Here come the Hawks. Three on the way, right side, no good. Rebound pulled down in the lane. And Grandview will run up. Casey's shot is blocked. He'll get it right back. Drives in, takes the 4-footer off the board. No good. Collier underneath off the board and good. Grandview really hung with it.
Yeah, Brian had good position backside to get that rebound and put it right back up and in.
So Grandview quickly up 4-0 here in this first quarter. Horizon Science, Williams with it. Driving against Day, circles, 10-footer, puts it up with one hand. No good, and Darion Davis with the rebound for Grandview. Long pass ahead, Grandview with the layup, a block from behind. Getting the rebound going up, and a foul called this time as Lance Traris had the shot. He didn't feel the pressure coming behind. It was blocked, got his own rebound, went to the other side of the rim, and draws the foul. Go to the line to shoot a couple.
Yeah, good job by Lance to stay with it. Even though it got blocked, he went and tracked it down, put it back up, just go to the free throw line.
Traris, a 6'3" junior. First free throw up, no good off the front of the rim. Of course, he was the goalkeeper in the very successful soccer team. And he's got another year coming after this. Still growing that blonde hair out. A lot of those guys dyed their hair blonde. And he's still growing out the last of it. So the next one is good. Grandview 5-0 now. With just under 5.5 minutes to go in this first quarter. Horizon Science trying to get on the board. Three taken from the left side. No good. Ulare pulls down the rebound. He's going to get fouled as he tried to go right back up with it. Although they're going to say it was before he got into the air. And Horizon Science will inbound it underneath their basket. Jallo will trigger it. Grandview will substitute in as Charlie James, who we saw play very well in the second half up against Highland. In for Collier. And in for Horizon Science comes Terestal. Cross-court pass stolen away, Day, but then it's taken back away from him. Terestal has it. Finds Ulari, drives left baseline, circles around. Can't get the shot off. Casey, good defense there to stop him. Drive down and a shot. Good, as hitting it was Boubacar Diallo. And the first 2 points of the game for Horizon Science. I'm sorry, it was a three? It was a three.
Yeah. Hard to see from this angle.
Thought he might have had a foot on the line. Not to be. He gets his team to within a couple. Davis coming off a screen at the top. Day, right wing, tries to drive baseline. Stop there. Cross-court pass. James, the open look on the three. Good.
Yeah.
Charlie James.
Good pass from Manny to get it back out to him. Wide open. Drilled it.
And he did not hesitate. Had his feet underneath him. Good job, Charlie James. Makes it 8-3. A fake and down the lane. Off the board and good for Mudaburway. So Horizon Science gets to within 3. Grandview against the pressure. Now Davis all the way in the right wing. It's long pass. He tried to throw behind. It was hit away by Mudaburway and go out of bounds. Grandview will keep it. In for Grandview, Glenn Cribbs into the ball game. 6'3" junior, and he will replace Kyle Casey. James to toss it in for the Bobcats here at midcourt. And Day almost stolen away from him as he got in the backcourt, and he'll be fouled as he stopped with the pressure behind, and Mudhama just ran right over him. That is the first foul called against Horizon Science tonight. Grandview again from midcourt to inbound it right in front of us. It'll be Manny Day in the backcourt. Coming out to get him this time is Quinn. James almost stolen away. He'll drive it in. Looks to shoot. Can't get it to release it from 10 feet. Traris will drive right side. Fakes. Up and under and off the board. Good.
Yeah, nice pump fake. Got him in the air and right off the glass with a little kiss.
10-5. 3.5 minutes to go first quarter. Trying to get it down on the block to Ulari. Goes up with a shot blocked by Cribbs, and then he'll block it again, but this time may be fouled. Boy, he did a good job to get himself in position, but might have leaned in a little bit. Let's see if it goes against him. Nope. I think they're going to call it against, well, I don't know who they called it against. Let's check.
It says Darion.
Well, they're changing it now. And I'm sorry, it is on Cribbs, and the free throw up and rolls out. And actually, I had the fouls reversed before. Horizon Science with 3 team fouls. That is Grandview's second. So that corrects and gets us to where we need to be. Darion Davis out, and next free throw is good for Horizon Science. And Calvin Williams back into the lineup for Horizon Science. The big guy, Ulare, the 6'4" sophomore, will sit down. Again, full court pressure. Day fakes the pass, will dribble up himself. Loses his footing, so to pick up his dribble. Quickly ahead to Collier. Collier in the corner, finds Traris. Fakes down the left baseline, off the board, and good.
Took it up strong for 2 right there.
Well, he's made pretty effective use of faking the shot and then working after it. Grandview up 12-6. Long look for Diallo, and he'll nail it.
Oh, that's an NBA 3.
He thought about it at the beginning, just decided to go up with it when nobody came out on him. We'll get a foul in the backcourt on the press called against Horizon Science. Their 4th foul is going to be the first foul called against Davion Quinn. Collier gets it in the backcourt. He'll bring it across the line. Guarded by Mudhama. James dribbles to the top, finds Collier right wing, drives the baseline, puts it up against pressure and makes it. Boy, he had to be strong there, and he gets it to go. Grandview up 14-9. Calvin Williams with the basketball. Dribbles back out to the top. And they'll run the offense. Again, trying to go a little high-low with the high post and then on the block. Williams off a screen, drives to the lane, puts it up, no good, but a foul. And nope, they're going to call traveling, and that's the right call. I thought maybe he got away with an extra step coming in. He did probably get fouled after that, but made a pretty quick move to get there, and Grandview will get on the turnover and bring it the length of the court. Back into the lineup. Actually, a player we don't have 24. We'll check on that. And Grandview, again, just straight man-to-man. So if everybody leaves, it'll just be one-on-one. And Manny Day brings it up quickly, dishes off. Cribbs no good with the shot. The rebound by James no good, but he is fouled. And Charlie James will go to the line to shoot 2 for Grandview.
Yeah, I thought maybe Glenn got fouled there. It looked like somebody was hanging on his arm when he went up for the shot, but Charlie had that backside secured.
So James to the line to shoot a couple. First one up, rolls around and falls through. Darion Davis back into the lineup for Grandview will replace Cribbs. And back in for Horizon Science, Ansumane Ulare, the 6'4 sophomore. Just a brief rest. And next free throw, no good. Davis rebounds and puts it back up and in. I didn't think he had an angle at all.
No, he just kept going up. Good hops there by Darian. He's been doing a good job on the boards tonight.
2 players on the defense. He had to go through 4 arms and hands and able to get it to go. Down the baseline, the layup for Horizon Science, no good. Got a screen on the block in front of him. Grandview the rebound. Collier quickly ahead, but it'll overthrow James underneath the Grandview bucket, and it'll be Horizon Science.
Yeah, we had the numbers there. 3-on-2.
Terrestrial back in for Horizon Science, and sitting down is Muda Burway. And the mysterious number 24 brings it up for Horizon Science. Little crossover move in the lane. Dish to Ulare on the backside, and he'll lay it up and in. The drive down the left found Ulare on the right block, and he puts it in. Makes it a 6-point game. Grandview still not across the line. Long pass to the right corner to Charlie James. James, Collier, drives it in. 16-footer, good. Stopped at the free throw line and nailed it.
That's his shot right there.
19-11 Grandview as we approach the 1-minute mark of this first quarter. Horizon Science 4 across, the free throw line extended. A little fake. Nice shot there from Davion Quinn, just inside the arc, but a good move to get an open shot. And then Grandview loses it on the other end as Davis took his eye off the pass. Gets away from him. Here come the Hawks down by 6. And inside 40 seconds. There's Quinn again with the jumper. And again he nails him. Well, he's got that nice kind of old school jumper out there.
It kind of levitates and just holds right there and then pumps it.
And almost stolen away, but this time Grandview gets past the press. Cross court, Charlie James, right block against 2 players, and we're going to get a foul. But I think Robert Tate, the head coach for Horizon Science, did not agree. And I got to tell you, it was a lot of basketball in that block.
Yeah, but when you put your hand down like
that's
that.
Exactly right. Well, it was such a height disadvantage
that too.
Ulare did put his hand down to kind of reach the shot. But Charlie James will take advantage, go to the line to shoot a couple. Ulare, his second foul here in the first half, and I think that's what Coach Tate was more worried about, and he'll get him out of there. Bringing Calvin Williams back in, lose a little bit of height. Williams 6'2", Ulare going out at 6'4". James misses both of them. And Horizon Science the rebound as we get down to 15 seconds to go in this first quarter. A 4-point game. Grandview looked like they might run away and hide, but Horizon Science, Quinn, a couple of jumpers to get him back in it. J-Lo holds on to the ball, drives in off the board with the right hand, no good. Rebound not controlled, and that will end our first quarter of play. Grandview, well, there was probably too many turnovers for both teams, but you know, they'll fight back in the second quarter and see who can establish position. We'll have it for you in just a second. 19-15 Grandview leads after a quarter. Get ready for second quarter action. Kevin Rouse, Scott Murphy with you tonight from Grandview Heights High School, right in the middle of things in the Columbus area, taking on the Horizon Science Hawks from Columbus. In fact, their school up on Morse Road. Been around for a while now. I remember when they just started. So Horizon will have it based on the arrow. Quinn, the 17-footer, no good this time. He'd made a couple straight for the Hawks. Grandview the rebound as Kyle Casey pulls it away. Manny Day runs it up the right side of the baseline, tries to get a pass underneath. They're going to say it was a kick ball as he tried to feed Cribbs on the left block, coming from the right side.
Right idea. They had the numbers again. I like it when the Bobcats are running.
Muda Burway back in for Horizon Science, replaced Chirestal. Grandview to inbound it underneath their basket. It'll be Collier to trigger it. They go 4 across the baseline. Comes back out toward half court. Cribbs grabs it. Finds Collier. He'll take the 3 from the top. Good. Just like that.
No hesitation there. He drilled it.
So Grandview quickly back. They've not put any full court on tonight. Instead opting to play that good hard man-to-man in the half court. Horizon Science working the ball. Muda Burway. His shot partially blocked, but his teammate there to rebound it up. No good. Grandview will be Traers to pull it down. High bounce pass almost stolen away. Collier rocked around a little bit toward the stripe. No call. Grandview quickly down the court, and then they'll throw it away. Maybe one too many passes that time. As Casey tried to throw it across the baseline at the base of the free throw line, or the base of the free throw lane, and throws it away. Fortunately, number 24 will come out because we don't have his name. He'll report out and back into the lineup. Actually, the first time is Kanique Land. L-A-N-D is his name. So Horizon Science with it, trailing by 7 after the Collier three-pointer. Played about a minute here this second quarter. Land on the dribble, one hand behind to Jala. Jala working against Collier on the dribble, and his cross court is intercepted by Manny Day. He'll try to beat Jalo down the floor. He'll go up with the right hand and good from the right side.
Quick hands by Manny to get that. Oh, he stole it again.
And then we're going to get a foul, I believe, after the steal. Or is it?
Set out of bounds to Grandview.
Must have been passing on the line. And Grandview will get it back underneath their basket. Lob it into Cribbs at the free throw line. His pass stolen away and then stolen back, and then Casey can't quite hang on to it. He would have had the layup from the left side. It'll go out of bounds instead, and Horizon Science will bring the length of the court. This has been pretty sloppy on both ends of the court. Grandview's taken more advantage of it, however, and that's why they have the 24-15 lead. Bringing it up for the Hawks is Jalo. Finds Muda Burway. Now Quinn. Quinn fakes, drives the line, puts it up. Runner with the left hand, no good off the board. Manny Day with a rebound for the Bobcats. He'll run it up. Quick pass ahead. Collier layup from the left side. Good.
What a pass. Threaded the needle.
Grandview starting rack it up now. Leads by double figures. Lob pass right wing. That's Williams. All the way to the left corner. Muda Burway, no good. Back of the iron. Williams, backside rebound for Horizon Science. Pushes his way into the lane. Turn jumper against 2 Bobcats, no good. Rebound bounces around. Horizon Science pulls it down. Long 3 on the way, no good. Actually went off the board from Jalo. And Grandview the rebound, but then poked away from behind. A 2-on-1. Jalo no good on the layup. Gets his own rebound. He'll lay it up and in. Boy, he's hustled a lot in these last 2 possessions for Horizon Science.
They got quick hands.
Graham, you got to know who's behind you with these guys because they'll just pick your pocket. Collier will bring it up against Jalo. Now Casey, right free throw line to the top. Day. Almost stolen from him. Spins in the lane. Fall away from 12. No good. Rebound Muda Burway, and I think foul's going to be called on Grandview as Cribbs, I think, leaned into him. Is that the call? Let's check. It is. Grandview now 3 team fouls, and looking up, Horizon Science has 6 fouls, so Grandview will be in the 1-and-1 next time around. 5:04 left to go in this first half. Bobcats lead by 9 here at home in this non-conference game. Kevin Rao, Scott Murphy with you tonight. Horizon Science lets the ball roll up the court just a little bit. Land in the lane, spins, shot from 13, good.
Good move. Here we go.
Long pass ahead, Traris from the right side. He beat everybody down the floor, and he'll lay it up and in for Grandview. So Grandview back out to 9 just like that. Jallo dribbles it up to the left wing. Stops there, still on the dribble. Now drives the left baseline, puts it up, no good, and we're going to get a charging foul as Casey stepped in and took it. And everybody jumped up on the Grandview bench. I can remember my kids played for Grandview. That's a stat that's a big time stat.
It is a big time stat, yeah.
Taking charges.
Coach Corbett loves you to take those charges.
My son Oliver, he was a better taking charge than shooter. He liked that stat. Day all the way down the floor. He goes coast to coast.
Yeah.
Lays it up and in from the left side. Muda Burway with it now for Horizon Science, guarded by Darion Davis. He'll kick it to the left corner. Shot fake there. And instead it'll be a pass out top to Land. Kanique Land finds the mysterious number 24, Muda Burway. Left wing 3, good. Boy, a nice stroke from over there. Gets his team back to within 8. Terrace fakes, drives the left side of the lane, and we're going to get a foul on the floor, but that'll mean it'll be a 1-and-1 for Grandview. Well, Grandview hasn't stopped against the pressure, which is what you have to do. If you want to get rid of it, you got to beat it.
Yeah, the guards have done a good job of breaking it, and then it's on to a fast break. We've converted a lot of points that way.
So Traris to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. No good. Rebound be pulled down by Horizon Science. Here come the Hawks, down by 8. Cherestal, out top it goes to Jallo. Jallo, Quinn, then in the corner. Cherestal drives, kicks it to the other corner. Boy, good passing around the perimeter. Quinn fakes the 3, drives in the lane, goes cross court, then the shot blocked. Darion Davis got a hand in there. It's kicked ahead, and they said it's a kick. Who kicked it? I think Horizon Science did. Nope, they're going to give it to Horizon Science. I thought maybe the Hawks got a foot on that, but not the call.
Yeah, Darion's showing some hops tonight.
Yeah, he is.
He's on the boards, good block there.
Yeah, he can do that. We saw him in football. He can get to the ball pretty quickly. So Horizon Science with 3:20 to play in this second quarter. Good defense by Grandview prevents the drive by Cherestal. Jallo now way out right wing, drives it toward the lane, stops, poked away from him. Traris will grab it. I think Collier got a hand on that one. Still not across the line, having to pick up the dribble is Traris. He'll now get it to Davis. Grandview into their end of the court. Kyle Davis, cross court, almost stolen away on the no-look. Traris will come back to the right side. Davis the 3, no good. High off the rim, rebounded by Horizon Science. Cherestal pulls it down. Hands off to Land. He runs it up. Dishes on the baseline to Quinn. He'll take the jumper from there. No good. In the lane, though. Rebound. Charlie James will fight for it. Gets it to Collier. 1-on-1, and he'll be fouled coming down the floor by Jallo. And Brian Collier will go to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. Nope. Is it the double bonus yet?
Maybe 1-and-1 still, I think.
Yeah, that's the 9th foul. I thought maybe Chuck had not changed it yet over the scores table. It is the 9th foul, so a 1-and-1 for Brian Collier. After this, it'll be the double bonus for Grandview. 2:29 to go in this second quarter. Grandview leading by 8. Collier to the line, the 1-and-1. First one up and good. Got a nice stroke. Just a junior. Of course, he started here as a freshman, so it seems like he's been here a long time. Both he and Luke Lachey played a lot as freshmen. Next one up. Man, good. Got them both. Manny Day back in the lineup. Collier will sit down for a moment. They go scorer for score. Both those guys averaging in double figures. And Horizon Science will bring it up trailing by 10 as we work toward the 2-minute mark of this quarter. Land spins against Traris. Now looks for help as he picks up his dribble at the free throw line. Out top it comes to our mysterious 24. in the corner. Long three taken by there, no good. Rebound, Manny Day pulls it away. That shot from Terrestal, no good. Here comes Day all the way down the court, stops outside the arc, goes to the right corner. James fakes the three, drives the baseline, now goes underneath. Traris working against a smaller player, goes up and gets the shot.
Strong move by Lance there.
He knew he had the advantage and took advantage. 1:45 to go before halftime. Land will hand behind to Bonsu. First time he's been in the ball game tonight. And then his cross-court pass goes out of bounds. Player went one way. He thought he was going the other way. Another couple of players coming in. It'll be Suleiman and also trying to see. 35. They got him. Opong comes in. So Grandview, with a minute and a half to go in this half, will bring it up, leading by 12. Davis off a screen, gets it in the left wing. Goes toward the corner to Trares, working there against Opong. Drives it down the baseline, stops, goes up with the shot. Good
move.
Boy, again, he just has had great body control on some fakes to get himself really good looks. The mysterious 24, long three, no good. Rebound by Opong. He goes right back to 24, lays it up and in. And we say 24 because he's not on our roster tonight. We will correct that at halftime. Casey ahead, but his pass a little bit wide of the mark. It'll go out of bounds and belong to Grandview. Boy, Grandview got away with one there because the pass was errant, but Horizon Science couldn't hang on to the interception. So Grandview from side court in their end with 50.7 seconds to go in the half. Day working against the mysterious 24. Down the left base or left lane, no good on. But Darian Davis comes out of there with it. Boy, he has been strong on the boards both ends tonight. Manny Day working in the right wing, drives all the way down, throws it up with the left hand as he was falling down. And looks like he tweaked the other ankle now. So he'll head to the bench, and not as bad as the first time saw this happen, but definitely a little uncomfortable over on the other side. And Brian Collier will come in for him. He did get the shot to go, but then he headed immediately to the bench.
Yeah, hopefully it's just a Charlie horse. It looks like he's walking now.
Yeah, and he'll go down and see the trainer. It was kind of a prayer or hope shot as he was kind of falling, but he measured it correctly. Suleiman out front with it for Horizon Science. 18 seconds. He drives left side, poked away from him, almost taken by Darian Davis, and then it is stolen. Collier gets it. Down the left lane, throws it up with the left hand, good. Grandview really taking advantage of the turnovers right now. Quick pass ahead, 3-2. Runner up by Quinn, no good, and that will end the half as Grandview had the better of it in this first half. And Scott, I think toward the end, as Horizon Science just couldn't hold on to the ball very well, Grandview made them pay with quick work down the court.
Yeah, they're turnovers, and we converted them into points. I think we're out hustling them right now, too. So that was a great second quarter for the Bobcats.
Well, we'll take a break. It's halftime here at Grandview Heights High School. Grandview leading Horizon Science in this non-conference game, 40-24. We'll be back with second half action right after this. We get ready for second half action here at Grandview Heights High School. The Bobcats with a 40-24 lead, which they really added to in the late part of that first half, taking advantage of Horizon Science turnovers. Kevin Rao and the Maryland Terps. Scott Murphy with you tonight. Grandview will have it first on the possession area. They'll be going right to left in front of us. Day into the backcourt with it to Collier. Scott, again, I think Grandview just wants to keep doing what they were doing in the last half of that second quarter.
Yeah, keep the pressure on.
Casey passes it to Collier outside the arc. Casey works his way down the right side of the lane. Goes up with one hand, no good. Rebound pulled down by Horizon Science by Ulare, and he is fouled in the process. Grandview, three guys all reaching in there. Let's see who they call it against. And I think and we're waiting for our good friend Chuck Amicon to put it up on the board. That'll go against Kyle Casey. His first, team's first of this second half. Our first foul of the second half. So Horizon Science brings it up. Jallo, they're trying to get it down to Ulare, who's a very physical player, big guy, 6'4" and probably 250 on the left block, and he'll get it as the ball bounces around. He picks it up, goes up, no good. Let's see, and they're going to give him two shots. He's only a sophomore, but if he's got some room to grow, he's going to be a physical presence. He already is.
Yeah, I don't think they have a football team, but he looks like a pretty good left tackle.
He does indeed. And I'll tell you, for a sophomore, he plays a little older than that. First free throw up, no good. Falls off left side. And his coach, Robert Tate, again, who was a student of mine at Columbus State. And gets the second one to go. He's demonstrating how he wants him to shoot it, and obviously worked. He got the second one to go. Taught a sports class there for a number of years. Robert, a really good student. Left corner for Grandview. Casey with the three, no good. Tapped on the rebound by Treras, picking it up as Manny Day, and he'll lay it up and in. He thought he was fouled too, but no call. Grandview's lead now is 17. Three, no good for Horizon Science. Ulare's there to get the rebound. He kicks it out to Lee, who is our mysterious 24, not mysterious anymore. Mario Lee is his name. Quick pass ahead. Collier lays it up and in. Good cross-court pass from Manny Day.
Yeah, threaded the needle again, but once again we had the 3-on-2 fast break and converted.
Grandview did a bunch of that in the second quarter. Ulare takes it down the baseline, misses it, gets his rebound as Casey tried to take the charge. He's lucky he didn't get stepped on because Ulare kept rebounding, going up with a shot.
Yeah, I think Carmine had position on that one. No call for him, though.
And now Horizon Science steals it in the wing. Jallo against pressure brings it down, and we'll get a late call. Manny Day, who protests a little bit with the call, and Jallo might have been bailed out with that foul call as he had lost possession of the basketball. So Horizon Science will keep it for Day. That is only his first foul. However, the third team foul already against the Bobcats. Charlie James back in there for Grandview will replace Darion Davis. Horizon Science having trouble getting it in now, finally into the corner to Quinn. All the way out top it goes to Muda Burway, and he passes. Long shot taken by Terestal on the rebound. I think Grandview might have stepped on the line. So Horizon Science will keep it in their end, trailing by 17. Jallo to throw it in. Finds Quinn, quickly up with the jumper from right corner, backside rebound to James. Ahead it comes quickly to Collier. He beats everybody down the floor, lays it up and in.
Yeah, Brian turned on the Jets there. He put about 5 yards on him to get that layup.
Yeah, that was a no-doubter. Jallo drives into the lane, turns, shoots, no good. Rebound to Grandview. Collier. Ahead it comes to Treras. He's got Manny Day to his left, takes it all the way down himself, and lays it in from the right side.
Once again, he shows good control when he gets around the basket and converts.
Terestal out to Muda Burway. Muda Burway, crossover dribble, steps back right wing, three on the way. Good, boy. That was a nice shot right there, and we'll get a quick timeout called by Grandview. We will take that timeout. Grandview, though, taking advantage of turnovers, lead at 48-30 here in the third quarter. So Grandview takes a quick timeout, a 30-second timeout, leading at 48-30. But, Scott, some of the action, maybe Grandview want to slow it down just a little bit and take advantage of the turnover completely.
Yeah, that's true. Up, 18. But, keep the pressure on.
Absolutely.
They're beating them down the court on the fast breaks. And Rising Science is, who said, getting a little they're throwing it away a lot.
Now they look to be playing a little 1-2-2 press. Grandview will bring it across his chest, dribbles over the line. Into the corner it goes James. Into the lane, Cribbs kicks it out. Collier, the long two from the top, no good. There's Cribbs for the rebound. His shot is blocked, and we're going to get a held ball on the blocked shot, and that'll go to Horizon Science. And Cribbs dropped the ball down just a little bit to his chest and allowed the tie up there.
Get his hand on it, but he fought to get the rebound, but keep the ball up. Don't let him get it.
Horizon Science quickly up. Muda Burway, left wing out top to Jallo. Around it comes to Mutama, but he loses the handle on the pass. Charlie James there to gather it in, and here comes Grandview. Leading at 48-30. Day on the dribble. Going backdoor. Collier, and a go reverse layup as well, and gets it to go.
Yeah, nice. Another nice pass by Manny.
A little backdoor pass, and then Brian took it from left to go reverse layup on the right side. Horizon Science, Muda Burway loses the handle, gets it back left wing, and then stolen away from him on the crossover. It's going to be Treras, comes all the way down, lays it up good, and he's fouled. Boy, he was kind of loping in front of the defense, and you were afraid all the way down he was going to have it stolen away from behind. He just stayed in front.
Stayed in front and used his body good, too, to kind of shield the defender away. And, he's got a chance for a three-point play, but good hands to get that steal.
Puts Grandview up by 22 and to go to the free throw line as well. Back into the lineup for Horizon Science comes Calvin Williams. Free throw up and good, nothing but net. That'll get Kyle Casey off the bench. He'll replace Treras, who gets the old-fashioned three-point play. And Horizon Science will have it. Just over 4 minutes to go in this third quarter. Open look. Williams will take the three. No good. Long rebound. Good box out by Kyle Casey, who was defending Williams. Collier will get in the middle of the court, runs up, finds Charlie James left side. He's going to be bumped, no call. Rebound pulled down by Cribbs, no good. Rebound then to Ulare for Horizon Science. And Charlie James is going to be trying to put himself back together after that. Now we'll get a call in the backcourt as Grandview bails out Horizon Science, who almost had a 10 count.
Good hustle there. Yeah, Charlie got a little physical with him. They called it.
Grandview's fourth foul of the half, first against Charlie James in the ballgame. Darion Davis will come in and replace Manny Day. But Charlie James drove in against Ulare, who, again, is 6'4" and probably 250. I might be giving him a little bit of credit there, and he kind of stuck his chest into Charlie as he drove it in, no call. So Horizon Science with the basketball. Grandview's lead out to 23. Ulare working against Cribbs on the right block, make that the left block. And we're going to get a 5 count. Nope, it's going to be a foul.
Screen.
Yeah, got
on
a screen.
On the big guy.
You bet. And that's his third of the game. And he can clear out some space. And that time just a little too much. 3.5 minutes to go, third quarter. 1-2-2 press being on, trying to trap at half court if they can. Collier will get it across the line now to Davis. Gets it right back, comes down the left side of the lane. Lays it up and in. Collier has found the gaps in this defense, able to get some good looks. Jallo can't get the three away as Collier on him. They look for Ulare down in the block, but Cribbs really working hard against him. Right wing, three on the way from Mutama, no good, and Darion Davis continues to rebound well for the Bobcats. Here comes Grandview. Kyle Casey, left corner. Into the lane, Cribbs, turnaround jumper from the block in, he nails it.
That's the way you do it there. That was beautiful.
Grandview pulling away here in the third quarter. Williams, his shot taken away, and I think James is going to be called for as he tried to strip him as he went up for the layup on the left side, and it will be Calvin Williams to the line.
Yeah, I like the way the Bobcats are moving the ball on offense. Good passing,
well,
good cuts.
Yeah, they're not resting on their laurels. They keep going to the hoop. Williams' first free throw up and good. Rattles around and falls through. Quinn back into the lineup along with another mystery player, number 30. Thought we had them all.
Yeah, I hadn't seen him.
This gets his first time into the ball game. Williams at the line to shoot the second. No good this time, and Cribbs the rebound. Gets it to Casey. He'll go cross court today. Long pass ahead to the corner to Charlie James. Left block Cribbs. Back out James. He'll take the three from the top. No good. Long rebound. Darion Davis poked away from him. And there's Charlie James to gather it back for Grandview. He'll run it back down the left side of the lane. Cross lane pass is intercepted, however, by Jallo. Here comes Horizon Science. Right corner, Quinn drives in. Little runner with the left hand. No good. Cribbs, the rebound for Grandview. Quickly ahead to Day. Dribbles across the line. Stutter step and then stolen away from him by Jallo. Jallo working against Day. It'll be poked away by Day, and Grandview has it. Jallo thought he might have been fouled, bringing it down. Day all the way down the floor, puts it up off the glass, and good straight on. And again, this turned into a little bit of a AAU game right now. Grandview's taking advantage of it. Down the lane, ball will fall out as Williams went to the hoop. He is fouled and will go to the line to shoot a couple. Muda Burway and Lee will check in for Horizon Science after the first shot. Grandview's been playing 7 tonight in and out, but Horizon Science has played everybody on their bench, with the mysterious number 30 getting in there last. First free throw, no good. Rings around and comes out. And Horizon Science will get new players in there and a mysterious number 25. So now they do have everybody in the game. We're sorry for that, but they've changed their lineup since it was given to us. So we're not being disrespectful. Grandview, the rebound, second one missed as well. Bobcats have it, 1.5 minutes to go, third quarter. Davis broke toward the bucket, didn't get it to him. Instead, they'll go to Manny Day, left wing. Outside the arc, drives in. 14-footer on the way, good. Nice touch.
Real nice touch.
Grandview, their pace of play has been as quick as we've ever seen it in this game tonight, but really necessitated by all of the turnovers and the pressure in the backcourt put on by Horizon Science. Williams, long three on the way. High rebound, no good. Grandview, the rebound. And Day will walk it up. Quick pass ahead, Davis. Open look, comes down the baseline, puts it up against some pressure, no good. And we're going to get a travel as two players fighting for it for Horizon Science. And Grandview will have it underneath their basket with 48.8 seconds to go in the quarter.
A lot of contact on when Darion's drive right there.
Well, nobody was out there on him in the corner, and he
yeah.
drove it into the contact, but contact nonetheless. Long three on the way from Day, no good. Rebound pulled down by Horizon Science. Lee runs it up, finds Quinn in the right corner. He'll take the jumper from there, no good. Backside rebound to Cribbs. Just pulled it away from another player. Kyle Casey will get it today, and Grandview will look for the last shot. Inside 30 seconds to go in this third quarter. Day being guarded by Lee. He'll have to move with the basketball now. Avoids the 5 count, now picks up the dribble. Cribbs at the free throw line, back to Day, 13 seconds. Drives it against Quinn, then dribbles off his foot. Does he save it in time? He does on the far sideline. And we're going to get a timeout called as Day might have got hit in the mouth in the process. And neither team has been afraid unless we got a foul call. Did we get a? Yeah, we did. We get a foul call on that, as we should have. I thought Manny might have called timeout. That is the third foul against Horizon Science in the quarter. Second called against Davian Quinn. Day to inbound it with 5.1 seconds. Finds James back to Day on the give and go. Drives it left side off the board. Good, Manny Day.
Woo!
And that will do it for the quarter. Scott, exciting third quarter for the Bobcats.
A lot of fast breaks, but the Bobcats are putting on a clinic right now. Glenn Cribbs was dominating on the boards there for about the last 3 minutes of that quarter. And, they're up 32 now.
So it is 63-31. We'll be back with fourth quarter action after this. We've got one more quarter of action due here in this fourth quarter. Grandview, big lead, 63-31, really pulled away in the third quarter. Kevin Rao and Scott Murphy with you. And Scott, they've only got 7 guys. They're rotating in and out. Now, they'll have access to, I think, a couple more players here in the fourth quarter from the JV game. But, I mean, it has been fast and furious. These guys will have to ice down after this tonight.
Well, they're in good shape. I know that.
Collier brings it up. Grandview has it on the arrow to start this quarter. Kyle Casey out top, down to Cribbs, left block. No good. Gets his own rebound, still battling. Dribbles it once, goes up from the right side and lays it in.
Way to take it up strong, Glenn.
Boy, he has had a whale of a second half. Muda Burway back in there. Out top to Jallo. Jallo working against Collier. 8-footer, no good. And there's Cribbs for the rebound for Grandview, and then he gets hit in the face. No call, though Jallo goes up and says, hey, sorry about that. Collier all the way down, lays it up with the right hand, tried to spin it off the board, no good. Horizon Science will run the other way, Muda Burway. And lost the handle, but able to shove it out to Jallo. Right corner, no good on the 3. Rebound underneath, Manny Day. Day dribbles through traffic. He's got numbers coming the other way. Right side pass to Treras. Turnaround jumper, he put his head down. That should be a charge, and is. He was getting frustrated because of all the reaching in. They just put his shoulder down.
Yeah, they were playing high karate on him. He said, I've had enough of that, and put his shoulder down. But they call that about every time. Second
man in the fight. His first foul of the night. Grandview now has committed 7, I believe they have. Offensive foul, so no shot on that, but Horizon Science will have the one-on-one next. Muda Burway, the 3, no good. Manny Day underneath. Ball kicked away from him, no call, and Collier able to grab it, but still working through traffic. To the left corner to Treras. Out front, Collier will take the 3, left point, no good. There's Treras for the rebound, left block, spins around underneath. His pass out front almost tipped away. Day grabs it, and then he'll be fouled going to the lane. And Horizon Science, maybe a little too much right at the moment.
Yeah, it's getting a little physical, and Horizon Science is they're not bashful about firing 3s up either.
No, and they're getting a little chippy.
And haven't made too many of them here lately.
Darion Davis back into the lineup for Grandview. For Horizon Science, it'll be Ulare back in there along with Quinn. Grandview underneath their basket to throw it in. Davis will get it out top. Hands behind to Collier, who dribbles between the circles. Grandview sets up the offense. Gets a screen from Casey. Now hands behind to Day. Day left hand into the lane. Loses the handle on the dribble. We're going to get a kick against Grandview. I believe it'll be Horizon Science. And Day was just, he took a big spin move with 3 guys around him and ended up going off his foot. Jallo. Grandview playing man-to-man still. That's what they played all night tonight. Jallo. Crossover dribble, steps behind, shot up no good. Darion Davis, but he couldn't get the handle, hit the end line, and Horizon Science will have it underneath their basket.
Yeah, the Bobcats have a big rebounding advantage tonight, that's for sure. They've been tearing the boards up. Charlie
James in there for Grandview. We've played exactly 2 minutes of this fourth quarter, 6 minutes to go. He'll replace Manny Day. Ulare. Horizon Science working against Casey, right block, spins, up and under, goes into Casey a bit, and then it'll go out of bounds off Ulare's hand. Ulare, I tell you, when he's only a sophomore, as he gets older, and he harnesses that move on the block, he's going to be hard to stop.
Holy mackerel.
And we're going to get a foul call in the backcourt against Jallo, I think.
Kind of went over top. Yeah. Brian Collier, and
he went to the floor. Well, you got to give him credit. He's not quitting. James will bring it up for Grandview. Horizon Science, I'll tell you, they're full 5th gear all the time, everywhere. Quinn stops the momentum of Davis. Collier in the lane, kicks it to the corner to Casey. Casey Davis driving left side, lays it up and in. He saw a slot coming down that left lane, and a good pass to him. Horizon Science quickly up the floor. Ulare sets the pick. Jallo goes to the corner to Muda Burway. Back to Jallo. Jallo working against Collier. Way out left wing. Quinn now right wing, the long three. No good. Davis battling against Ulare to go out of bounds and belong to Grandview. Darion, a good job to get position, force Ulare just to kind of tap it and he'll go out of bounds. Collier runs down the floor, dishes off to James. Into the corner, Travis drives the baseline, and then Ulare is going to be called for the block. And he didn't really do a lot, but he just stepped in enough, and he's such a big guy, he knocked Travis to the ground.
He had a chance to get position early, but waited and cost him a foul.
Yeah, definitely a blocking foul.
Absolutely.
Ulare, his fourth foul, sixth against Horizon Science. So it'll be a 1-and-1 now for both teams. Pass in will go to Travis out top to Collier, and a quick foul will send Collier to the line to shoot the 1-on-1. Mudhama back in there for Horizon Science.
And that's 4 on Jala.
So, yeah, they've earned them. I mean, they've been all over the floor tonight. Grandview going to get a new player in there. Grant Culbertson will come in. He would have had the shot been made. No good. Charlie James in amongst the big guys, gets the rebound. Goes up, his shot blocked by Ulare, avoiding that fifth foul. So Culbertson will come in next. He played all 4 quarters of the JV game, so he's got 1 quarter left. Jallo into the lane with the little European one-step. He thought he was fouled. No call. Quickly ahead. Charlie James runs the floor, lays it up and in.
That's what happens when you start talking to the referees instead of playing defense.
Yeah, the other guys will just keep going. Jallo, the long three for left point, no good. Darion Davis, backside rebound. Boy, he's played well on the boards tonight. We're going to get Johnny Hurley in there too. Also played 4 quarters, had a really nice JV game tonight. Collier out top, and he's going to be hit from behind. I think Jallo just wanted to come out.
Yeah, he's done.
He was done psychologically about a minute ago. So he gets his 5th, and he'll come out. Talk to his head coach, Robert. Tell you, he's a good basketball player. He just needs to keep his head in it. And Suleiman will come in for Horizon Science. Hurley, Culbertson in, and Cribbs back in there too for Grandview. Collier to the line to shoot the 1-on-1. Missed the front end last time. Down. Let's see how he does. I guess he make it. He does. He does not miss a lot at the free throw line.
No, he can score.
He earns the bonus. 4:07 to go in this ball game tonight. Grandview put on a scoring display. Next one for Collier, nothing but net. Now to get Hurley in for Collier.
Yeah, the JVs played a real nice game. They come from behind to
get
that win.
They were down by a little bit, too.
Yeah, and Grant and Johnny both had really good games.
Suleiman hands to Quinn. Quinn will stop. 15-footer, no good. Long rebound poked away from Suleiman. Grandview will get it. Charlie James. Between the legs dribble, gets through a double team all the way down he comes, and then a nice screen set by Culbertson. Questionable legality on whether he kept moving Ulare around, who has 4 fouls, and cleared an open lane. And we're going to get a foul against Grandview on the rebound as Ulare grabs it. And Ulare will go to the free throw line to shoot the 1-on-1. That is the 8th foul against the Bobcats.
I think Charlie went around their whole team to get that layup, and then, Culbertson with the good screen for the layup. But
he backed Ulare about 10 feet out of the middle. On this end, Ulare with the 1-on-1. Free throw up, and no good. And there's Cribbs for the rebound. A lot of Grandview Bobcats have had good games tonight. James bringing it up against Bonsu. Culbertson, high post, almost walked with it. And stolen away. Land down for Horizon Science, puts it up no good, and I think Charlie James just earned his 4th foul. Going to the line to shoot a couple will be Kanik Land, about to check in for Horizon Science. It'll be Opong, Quadwo Opong. Land, first free throw up and good.
And a great job on some of these pronunciations, challenging to say the least.
Well, you know, having a challenging last name myself, I take a little pride in giving these guys credit. Next free throw from Land as well is good. So now you got to respect the name. That's what you walk around life with, right?
Yes, sir.
I'm an old fan of Westerns, you know, and in Westerns you got to respect the fellow's name. Darion Davis down the left side for Grandview, puts it up, and we'll get a charging foul called as Suleiman takes the charge. Set up well before Charlie took off. And we missed a score in here for Grandview. Now we're back up with it. 73-33. Horizon Science with the basketball. Bonsu all the way down. He didn't have the shot. He tried to dish it off at the last second. It'll go out of bounds.
Yeah, the only people there were Bobcats.
So he thought better of that, didn't
he? Yeah.
So Grandview will bring it to length of the court. But what Robert Tate does with this Horizon Science team, he plays everybody. And so they put pressure on all over the court all the time. Cripps loses the handle, poked away from him. Horizon Science on the floor. We'll get a held ball. It'll go to Grandview. I'm sorry, go to Horizon Science on the arrow.
It's always good to see the young players get some varsity action, especially the JV players. And
well, for Grandview, again, Luke Lachey and Aaron Cincione not in the lineup. They're coming off a couple of different maladies, as Luke Lachey should be ready here soon, coming off the mononucleosis, and Aaron Cincione a stress fracture that he's starting to run straight lines now. That's good news.
He's coming.
They will really use him. He is a natural point guard. Horizon Science with the basketball. 2.5 minutes to go in the ball game. Stolen away. Culbertson hands it to Davis. He'll run it up the near sideline. Almost dribbled a little too high there. Instead, he'll be double teamed and now taken away. Suleiman. And then stripped away from him, but a foul called against Culbertson. So that will bring, is it one of our mystery players?
I believe it is.
Nope, it's going to be Suleiman. He is not a mystery player. He's a 5'7" junior. He's got the best shoes in the gym. He's got that kind of coral color. I like those.
It's nice.
Keep you from getting hit at night if you're out on the road. And a couple of new players is Quinn. Actually, it'll be Land in, and also
Muhammad.
Yeah, Jami Muhammad in there. That's the first time we've seen him tonight. Next free throw up, no good, and there's Culbertson for the rebound. Long pass ahead to Hurley. He'll run it up the far sideline. Now double team, splits it, gets it to Cribbs, now to James. Thought about the three. Instead, we'll go to Cribbs. Around to Hurley. He'll take the three right side, no good. And off of Cribbs as he tried to rebound the backside shot and came off of him and out of bounds.
Had the right position, but the shot didn't draw iron. That's
no.
what.
Hurley, you know what? When you get in that varsity game, you want to make it, and he got a little extra pepper on that one. Horizon Science with the basketball. Suleiman hands behind to the mysterious 25. Now around to Muhammad out top to Bonsu. Bonsu working against James. Turnaround jumper from 10, no good. Gets his own rebound. Dribbles to the right corner. Now down the baseline he comes. Fakes into the lane. Cribbs pokes it away, steals it. Passes it to Davis. Davis picks up his dribble, so pass it to James across the timeline. He'll loop it back to Davis, who has it right side. Double team, so comes back to James. 1:20 to go. Cribbs, left block, spins, no good. A little bit of a push. Hurley the rebound, puts it up right baseline, no good. Long rebound out of bounds, belongs to Horizon Science. 1:08 to go. Grandview will get the big win tonight. We'll see him next week at Westland High School. Scott and I will be out there. We've already confirmed it out there.
All right. A nice high school out there. Big. And they're an improved squad, Westland is.
That'll be a little bit of a challenge for the Bobcats. Southwestern City Schools. Westland's part of that district. So we'll look forward to bringing you that. Hope you'll join us. Again, we bring you audio only because we just like to talk a lot. So be ready for that one. Suleiman up for Horizon Science, and he had a player leave where he was supposed to be. It'll go out of bounds on the pass. Grandview will have it, but again, Horizon Science just pressing everywhere. Guys coming off the bench want to make an impression. James well guarded by Suleiman, so it'll come to Cribbs, who runs into the backcourt. Now Hurley will bring it up on the dribble to James. Davis. Culbertson. Left block, a little baby hook, and he'll foul from behind, and that's not what you want.
A little frustrated.
Yeah,
he wanted that one, and he had good position. He just relax and take the shot like he did in the JV game. He had a lot of scoring down low, beautiful position, hook shots, and that's all he's got to do.
And he had great form. He just didn't finish, and then got the foul as he pushed from behind. And going to the line will be Kwadwo Opong, and Opong's free throw wide right. He'll have another one. Culbertson, though, and he's a good-looking athlete. Just didn't quite finish. And Grandview changing it up on the lane after the player had already had the ball. Referees will go, yeah, but don't look at that when you review our performance tonight. Opong's next one, no good. Did something, oh, he's going to get an extra one because of all that just went on. And he missed them all. Got a little closer with the last one, though. And Darion Davis, the rebound for Grandview. 43 seconds to go in this one. Again, full court pressure being put on. A couple of cross-court passes. James with it. Drives right side. He'll be pushed from behind. No call. Cribbs in the arc. Around it goes left side. Hurley, the three from the left side. No good. Backside rebound. Charlie James. Comes out to Cribbs. Cribbs. Hurley. Now Charlie James will hold the ball 20 seconds on the dribble now against pressure. Right block. Shot blocked as Cribbs tried to get it to go. Rebound to Horizon Science. Loose dribble, but then picked up again. Bonsu drives down, dishes off, but it'll get away from the intended receiver and out of bounds, and Grandview will have it, bring it the length of the court with 4.5. They do not have to cross half court.
And Horizon Science has been stuck on 33 for a while here tonight.
Many moons. And that's the way it's going to end. 73-33 is going to be the final. And Scott, I think the thing that impressed me tonight about Grandview, with a team that really only had 7 people through the first 3 quarters, their other 2 guys only had a quarter available after JV, they still ran up and down the court and didn't seem to be winded by all of that. They, in fact, in the second and third quarter, they took advantage.
Yeah, Coach Corbett did an outstanding job of substituting, those guys in and out constantly, but they absolutely played a really good game against an athletic Horizon Science team, and they'll get better with games like this.
Well, our next game for Grandview will be the boys' game that we talked about at Westland, and I believe that'll be next Tuesday night out on the west side of Columbus. As another non-conference game for Grandview, but with the league numbers down, you get more non-conference games. Interesting to see some of these teams. Now, Horizon Science, we've played them for a while now, but some of these other squads like Westland and some of these others, it's kind of nice to be able to get out and take on different teams, because I think it's better for tournament play.
No, absolutely, and I we're playing a real tough schedule this year, and that's important because there's a lot of parity in the league this year, and it's up to grabs. Anybody's got a shot.
Well, we'll look forward to bringing you that again. It's been our pleasure to be here, and we get a chance to do a game here at home. We're glad that you were alongside tonight. Grandview, big win, and we mean big. 73-33 is our final here at Bobcat Gymnasium. It's been fun tonight. We'll see you next Tuesday night. For my broadcast partner, the Maryland Terps, Scott Murphy, I'm Kevin Rao. Good night, everyone.